If these two codes are not fixed on time, you can actually destroy your engine, and we'll explain how. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Dodge Charger. If you have one of those guys and you have check engine light and code P0443 or code P0444, stay with us, we'll explain how to fix that, what can cause it. In some cases it may not be the device related to that code, so we're going to talk all about that today. It will work on V6, V8, both engines, and we'll explain how, if not fixed on time, it can practically cause damage to your engine. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make, guys, at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. On that Dodge Charger we'll have even more. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need, guys, in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos, absolutely free. And if you guys need to buy any parts, tools for your Dodge Charger or any car, you want to get them at a good price and quick shipping, you want to save money, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tool supplies from, and we'll share where you can find even additional things. So what do we have specifically here now, guys? 2018 Dodge. This specifically is a 3.6 engine, quite common on Dodge Chargers, but even if you have a V8, it will be very similar procedure, because the purge valve is part of the emission systems. So every vehicle, gasoline vehicle, will have that thing. Modern vehicle, guys. This is the device. It's practically a valve that opens, and it has two hoses, one on the bottom, one on top. The one on the bottom right here, you can see it's that hose there. What's the purpose of that hose? The purge valve, it's something that the vehicle cannot work correctly without, because you will not pass emission tests, you have check engine light on. Back in the day you didn't used to have purge control valve, but now we do. What it does, when you have fuel, gasoline in the fuel tank, and when you're driving, guys, or splashing, it will create fumes, and those fumes used to be released in the atmosphere. Now these fumes are brought to that hose right here, to the valve. We have a special sensor in the fuel tank of your Dodge Charger that detects the pressure, how much pressure, how much fumes you have in the fuel tank, and the engine computer right there will tell the purge valve, it's time to open. It will open, and through that hose here it will inject it in the intake manifold in that hole there. So the gasoline fumes will burn through the engine, it will make the engine more efficient, and you will not pollute the atmosphere. So that's a win-win situation. But if it develops problems, you can easily get these two codes, P0443 or code P0444. Now these codes, guys, relate to bad purge control valve, but how it can affect it. Purge control valve can fail in different ways, stuck open, stuck close, and that can affect the engine, guys, to the point that you may end up having costly repairs if not fixed on time. If it's stuck open, that can simulate vacuum leak. If you have broken purge control valve line anywhere, that can cause vacuum leak. Vacuum leak means the engine is getting extra air, but it doesn't know about that air. As a result, guys, what will happen at that point, you will end up having lean fuel mixture. More air, not enough fuel. And that lean fuel mixture, the engine computer will try to compensate, because the oxygen sensors will detect, we have a lean fuel mixture, let's spray more fuel. It will keep spraying and spraying, and practically at that point, the engine will not be running good. You may cause problems to the oxygen sensors and catalytic converters as well. So it's important to fix it on time. What can cause code P0443 and 444? Bad purge control valve is number one thing. We have a special video that explains how to test purge control valve. It will take you less than a minute. Very simple test, but you need to do actually two tests. We'll teach you in that video to make sure that it opens, it closes, and it can hold pressure as well. Another thing, you need to inspect, right here you're going to have the wiring harness. Inspect the wires, that it's just two wires that are in good condition. The connector is clean, it's not wet. If you washed your engine when disconnecting, never pull for the wires. People will naturally do that, grab them, and they will yank them out of the connector, and you may not notice, but make sure that they're sticking all the way out here, so they're communicating correctly as well. And finally, it's quite common that we see, by the way, you'll be surprised, it's a connector that's not plugged in all the way or not plugged in at all. People were working on the car or something and they forgot to push it all the way in. So you get, guys, the idea, okay, what can easily cause that. Here, bad purge valve or the connector or the wiring harness. Now, if you want to see how to test it, we'll have the video on the channel. Thank you for watching and see you next time.